When people think of the United Arab Emirates, they picture skylines, supercars, and cities built for the future. But beyond the glass towers, there's another world. One that doesn't advertise itself, one that isn't built for tourists, and one that rarely appears on camera. Yeah, I didn't even know they existed.
I didn't know this was a thing.
Through a connection in Abu Dhabi, we were invited to spend 48 hours with an Emirati from the Al-Mazrui tribe in the Al-Dhafra region, on the edge of the empty quarter, also known as Al-Roba Al-Khali, the largest continuous sand desert in the world. There was no schedule, no plan.
I don't know where we're going, but I'm ready.
No explanation of what we would be doing. All we knew was that we were driving deep into the desert to meet a man we had never met before, and that he had agreed to welcome us into his world. What followed was a private desert camp few outsiders ever step inside. Traditional clothing and meals cooked over open fires. Camel farms built on generations of pride. Private al-Majlis gathering rarely seen beyond family, and sunrise races across the sand. But first, we had to meet our hosts. And that's where this story begins. So we made it about 2 hours outside of Abu Dhabi, and now it's getting very deserted. But we're very excited, so we'll see what the camp looks like when we get there. It's about to be golden hour, so perfect time to arrive. Alright, so I guess we've made it to our camp.
This is huge!
Hello, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you for having us.
Hello.
I'm Jackie.
Wow, guys. This is crazy. This is crazy. This is crazy.
What is this? It's so beautiful.
Really?
Yes!
Oh, yes.
The sun and the sand.
Wow. Salam.
Amjad, my friend.
Amjad?
Amjad.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, wow, this is incredible.
Whoa.
Are you happy?
Wow.
Oh my gosh. Look at this rug. Oh, this is so cool. Thank you. Just right there.
Upon meeting our host, we weren't entirely sure what we would be allowed to film or how comfortable he would be with the camera. There were no ground rules laid out, no expectations set, just a brief introduction. And then, without hesitation, he began showing us around. And what we stepped into was something we had never seen before. This was our first glimpse of what the next 48 hours might hold.
Kitchen? Yes. Oh my god. This is bigger than like a normal kitchen.
Yeah.
Look at the stove. It's
Wow.
an 8-burner stove. That's so cool. Wow. Like this is better than most normal kitchens in homes.
Yeah. And you have a view.
Yeah. Wow. For just hanging for in the daytime.
Yeah.
Yes,
Wow.
when it's too hot. They have air conditioning,
It's
and
huge.
just for like drinking tea and hanging out, they have a TV.
Yeah.
So much
This
space.
is for like
Oh, and then,
20 people.
and then the bathroom.
The small room.
Small room. Oh no, yeah, it's for sleeping. There's a little
Oh,
bedroom back
wow.
And this toilet.
Wow.
Wow. It's so big.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
This is incredible.
This is such a like a setup, and because this is not for tourism, it's not for like, this is just
Them hanging out.
their personal camp because they love the desert and they love living their traditional Bedouin lifestyle and they love inviting people to experience that. That's just amazing.
Oh my gosh. It's huge.
Look at this truck. I'm truly in awe.
Yeah. Like, I'm rarely baffled, but this takes my breath away. Oh my.
Actually, it's for the salon, big salon.
Big salon. I thought the other one was big.
This is even bigger.
This is so nice.
And you have
And a coffee table. And for sleeping.
Wow.
Absolutely incredible. It's like in just massive living quarters just for friends, family,
Yeah, so-
enjoying. Look at the sunset.
For some context, Salem, our host, doesn't live out here full time. His home is about 45-minute drives away. But like many families in this region, his roots are tied to the desert. The Bedouin tribes who lived here for centuries built their lives around it, moving over the seasons, raising camels, gathering in tents, much like these. Today, life looks very different, but the bond remains.
And all the rugs, like, look how big this rug is on the floor.
Yeah.
This blue one. Look how big this is.
Yeah, this is one rug.
Yeah. It's just mind-blowing.
Yeah, I didn't even know they existed.
I didn't know this was a thing.
I had no idea.
Like, not to this extent. I had no idea that this would be like their way of life. I didn't know that people would literally come out here for months and like live out here and have these amazing setups, these luxury setups. Like, it's just,
Like, I think
it's
this
so
is
wow.
in 4.5 years of 4 years of travel. Like, this is the most, I think, like
Mind-blowing.
mind-blowing moment we have right now.
It's just a whole world that we didn't even know was a world
Yeah.
has been opened up to us. I don't know where we're going, but I'm ready.
Okay. Shukran. Oh wow. Okay. Hello. Okay.
They're dribbling on me. There's nothing in my hands. I'm sorry, guys. Nothing. Well. That was an experience I never thought was going to happen. This is wild. So these are Salem's camels, and they're milking camels. They're not for racing. Oh, we're a bit scared. Hi. I think they're separated because they're hungry, but they're maybe they don't want to overwhelm the mother. Oh wow.
You want milk?
Me?
Yeah.
No, the baby can go first. That's so beautiful. Oh, look at him loving his camel.
Wow. It's a lot of milk.
Look how tall.
Yeah.
Like, did you know camels were this tall? I didn't know.
Oh.
Yes, you're a pretty girl, aren't you? Look at your long eyelashes. Oh my god, look at its beard under its neck.
Oh yeah. He's surrounded by camels.
Oh my god. Nice, I'm cuddling a camel. The camel is cuddling me. This is the best day of my life. Oh my god, he's just balancing the milk whilst driving.
For dinner, we experienced what's known as the Fatun, which is the traditional Emirati hospitality. Halib al-Bush, or camel milk, was boiled, and we tried it for the first time. So this is the camel milk that we milked like an hour ago. Oh wow, it's really nice.
Good.
Very good.
Camel milk, who knew? It's delicious.
Coffee rested beside the fire. Tea never stopped flowing.
Hey.
But there was one thing missing. We didn't quite look the part. Wow. Oh, this is so soft. Oh, it smells so good. Oh, wow. Safra. Safra.
Yes. It's tasty. You want that one?
Bedouin, shukran. Thank you. Wow, it's so comfortable, so nice. I've been given the traditional look of Bedouins. Oh! Oh. Wow! You look so nice. You look like a princess.
I know. So we've been given some traditional outfits to dress up for the evening, which is so adorable. So this is like a traditional Bedouin outfit. So this is not, I guess, necessarily what you would wear in Abu Dhabi, but if you were like out in the desert, yeah, this is what you'd wear. I've even got like the, I think they called it Arab gold. And this is the traditional Bedouin mask that the women would wear, which is really interesting.
There is a saying in the Bedouin culture, Al-Karam Uadatan, which basically translates to generosity isn't occasional, it's ingrained. And that evening, it was something not performed for us. It was simply how things are done here.
Oh, okay. You just gotta shake it.
It has to be your right hand.
Yeah.
Oh.
And you go like this and khalas.
Hello.
Jackie's Bedouin cooking adventures. We're making machboos lehem. We put the meat to boil. Apparently it's a very famous Emirati dish. And yes, I am getting instructions before I do this. So first things first, we need to put the chicken in the water to boil. Welcome back. We've changed locations. No, we are continuing with dinner. I've received my instructions, so it's okay, don't stress. This is very well monitored, trust me. But our meat has been boiling away, so we're just going to be adding some onions and some spices. This much? More? No? That's enough. And then we're gonna add some pepper, just a little bit of pepper, not too much. Yeah. It's okay, guys, I'm getting approval. And this one, lemony. Smells good. This is gonna be so good. I don't think I've ever cooked a meal this big before.
It's a big meal, yeah.
And now we just let that one simmer away, I think. Good? All right, we've been letting our machboos simmer away. And it's time to add some rice, which has been pre-washed for me. I didn't even have to do it myself.
Oh, it's a lot of rice.
I don't know how many people are eating here tonight, but definitely more than who are here right now. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. Oh, this is gonna be amazing. This might be one of the best meals I've ever cooked. I guess I'll let my assistant help. Whoa. Wow.
Wow. That was incredible.
That was so quick. Oh my gosh, that's so much food. That's just for us. Wow.
Thank you so much.
Grand. It looks amazing. And your flipping thing was very impressive. That's good. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Okay, that. You're trying to make me fat. And now we eat machboos. First time cooking it, first time eating it.
Really good.
Machboos.
Wow. Good morning, beautiful people. We just had one of the best nights we've had. According to Jacqueline, the best night she's had of her life almost in this tent. You can hear some cooking things happening in the kitchen. The sun hasn't even risen yet. It is, as you can imagine, super quiet. There's a bit of a morning mist and fog. There's already a fire going as well, so it's not even 7 o'clock. Everything's already on the go. You see camel tracks here. Oh my god, guys, it is spectacular. Waking up in the desert like this, it's very special. We've got so many exciting things that I cannot wait to show you guys and experience it ourselves.
It's such a great way to wake up.
Look at this view and the fire.
Yeah, I know. We've even got a fire. 7 a.m. in the morning.
Life is hard.
This
in
is
the
way
desert.
better than camping with you in Oman.
Oh, ça va. It's nice. Okay. Time to get serious here.
We're gonna try some ful, which I've never had before, and I don't actually know what it is. We're gonna try it. It's like beans.
Beans? Smell like beans.
Beans with tomato. Salty. Tomato, salty beans. How I would describe it. According to our host, there's a yellow truck in the middle of nowhere in the desert. And it's kind of famous. And it's become this landmark that people who love like off-roading and four-wheel driving through the desert kind of try to find. I don't think it's one of those things where it's not like marked on a map, so you kind of have to like seek it out. So our host, I guess he knows where it is and he's gonna take us to it. So we're gonna go and see if we can find the yellow truck today.
Okay, well, let today's adventure begin. As you can tell, got the outfit sorted. Ready to go dune bashing.
I am so ready to go dune bashing. Like, why the hell not?
Yalla? Alright.
I love this kind of adventure where we don't really know what's happening and we're just kind of along for the ride, but we know it's probably gonna be a lot of fun.
Yeah. Whoa, we are flying! 180 on the sand. I've never. That's perfect. That was so good. Heart rate went like. All those little shelter-looking things are wells, and they have a pipe going about 75 meters deep, and there's water down there. Goes to show that if you look for the right places, you'll find survival. But I mean, you got to dig a hole of 76 meters first.
Wow, the desert is so beautiful in the morning. We've just been basically dune bashing, I guess. Haven't been going up and down the dunes, but just driving incredibly fast and just getting a bit of a tour of the desert. And we've just stopped because there's desert flowers just here. There's actually quite a lot of greenery, which whenever you like see images of the desert or in movies, the desert is always just sand. And there are sections of the desert where there is just sand, but this is the desert. Like, this kind of thing is what we have in Australia, like little shrubs throughout the sand. But because we're like in movies and everything, they only show you the sandy part. So I always thought the Middle East kind of deserts were just pure sand, but they're not. They're so much like the Australian deserts, and I had no idea.
You got a lizard? Oh, wow! I don't have. Okay. Yalla habibi.
Oh my god.
So steep, eh?
Wow.
We are so deep in the desert. We've just driven, I don't know, 45 minutes completely away from any sort of human habitation, and now it's just dunes, endless sand everywhere you look. But yeah, you sometimes stumble, and you would never know as well. That's the thing. Like, imagine being stranded here. You would never know there could be something around the next dune. And just took me off guard right there. There's a little oasis right there. Oh.
Gallons.
Okay. All right.
That's really
Okay.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Okay. Oh my god. Whoa! Oh, so I can't see with my skirt. Ah! Whoa! 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 Looks like I'm naked. Woo! Now adrenaline got me, eh? Wow!
يلا نفوت الكرك.
Allez, karak tea. Time for good tea after all this adventure. Oh wow! The luggage is built for this purpose. Perfect. Voila. So good.
Thank you. Okay.
Very good, thank you.
Fresh corn, boiled. Oh my god, it's so juicy. Yummy, eh? Life of an Emirati. Liking it. Not too bad.
After the adrenaline, we settled in for the afternoon and waited for the heat to ease and the light to soften. As the sun began to drop, we drove out to see racing camels. The camels we had seen at the camps were for milk. The racing camels are the ones that carry reputation, investment, and family pride. These were different. We watched them train. We were taught the discipline behind the races.
So our host kindly offered us to go and have a look at his camel farm, which is incredible. Like, we went to the track and we saw this hundreds and hundreds of camel, but it's very interesting to see how they are fed and looked after. I mean, those are very valued, and it's very interesting to see them. They are very well treated, and they were explaining to us like the way the stomach is here means they are lean, and then they don't have too much barley because then it's like makes them ready for racings. They're in the young age, as you can see. Those are very small, but yeah, they just grow them to have a career in racing, and they take them around the track, which is about 8 kilometers twice a day. So yeah, those are athlete camels right there.
And also, they have these really cute fluffy humps, and when you touch them, they're so soft. Oh my gosh! Are you ready for that? I thought you were gonna fall off. Amazing. That was so much fun and so unexpected as well. I didn't think we'd be allowed to ride them because they're racing camels. Like, these guys are a big deal. And we just got to ride them.
You got to ride professional camels there. This is not tourist camels there.
No.
This is the first tourist they probably ride.
They probably hated it.
Yeah, like I don't know that, but
What a wild, wild 24 hours it's been.
24 hours of Bedouin life has just been incredible.
Incredible.
Like, absolutely blown away by what I've seen, experienced, tasted.
And this is where things became far more personal.
The surprises keep on coming. Just as the sunset prayer is going through and echoing through the training ground of all the camels, we're yet invited to the relaxing ground.
If you search online for footage of private Emirati Al Majlis gatherings, you won't find much, because these aren't stage modes. The spaces built on trust. Around 20 men, almost no English, generations sitting side by side.
Name محلة.
Mahalla. Okay. Guys, you can understand that we are in such private space here.
We didn't understand most of the conversations, but we understood the atmosphere, respect, humor, pride, and a kind of a hospitality that doesn't ask for anything in return.
Oh wow.
See this?
One of the things that's blowing me away the most in this experience is like this kind of setup. Whenever we've been able to go to anything that's similar to this, it has just felt like so touristy, like it's for tourists, and like people don't really do this nowadays. But this is, I think, I don't know if we've really explained properly in this video that this is not one of our usual travel videos. Usually we're showing you the kinds of things that you can do when you travel. This particular experience is not that. Like, this is not a tour. Salem is a friend of a friend who we've met many years ago and who invited us here just to be with him and experience his way of life and his hospitality. So
Extremely grateful for this opportunity. And I hope you guys enjoyed seeing a bit of a glimpse as well, because this feels very private, and I'm so grateful that he said, yeah, sure, go ahead, put on some cameras. Because yeah, it's amazing.
yeah.
Mahala, karak in a Bedouin camp. Perfect. We were introduced to oud, a rare resin-saturated hardwood used as a luxurious perfume oil, symbolizing wealth, hospitality, and purity.
It's strong. This is oil. It's perfume, kind of perfume. What we do is we do like this.
When you rub it, yeah.
Yes, but it's strong. Some people they don't like it.
Yeah.
لعبة كرب من جميع العذاري بامين والله ما عزكم مش تقدرون.
He wants to go to you, he's shy. Our cups were never left empty, and in that moment, we realized how rare this was, a place we never thought we'd ever witness.
This is enough.
No,
It's enough.
Take more.
this is tikka. This is tikka and this is kebab.
So, after everyone gathered by the fire outside, had coffee, tea, and everything, some of them left, some of them stayed, some of them hung out. I didn't want to take too much of the camera, but it was such a surreal experience. So this is basically just a gathering villa mansion next to the camel farm, which is not their home. And this is like an events area where they gathered for parties, celebration. And we just sat down here, we just ordered some takeaway, and we just sat here and had some delicious food. After seeing the training in the stables, tomorrow we might actually get a glimpse of seeing them race. Thank you. Well, beautiful people, we're still where we almost left you last night. Just that we're still eating. It is the next morning. As we wait to go to the camel race, we've been served breakfast. It's a very ceremonial process. First we have to have the coffee, and then now we can have breakfast where we have some beans, some eggs, and some olives. And we have the beautiful view of the sunrise, and there's some camels coming through that are going to the races, I assume. So yeah, very exciting last morning.
All right, it's time. We're off to the races, guys.
Preparation place. You see?
Yeah.
You see those are going to on today.
These
They have
ones.
the race, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, there are so many camels everywhere.
Oh my gosh, this is such an interesting world that we've been allowed to like have a little sneak peek of.
Oh.
So the most shocking thing to learn about the camel races for me is that they don't have riders. They have these little robot jockeys that they put on them. They put a little Bluetooth in their ear because the camel knows its trainer and it will speak to it and tell it what to do. And then they have a little robot jockey that has like a whip basically to make them go faster. In my mind, they had riders, but apparently what the deal was is they actually used to use children for riding the camels in the races. And the king agreed and he stopped it. He outlawed it. You're not allowed to use children anymore because they needed light. But obviously in like Western culture, we just use very tiny men.
Now they go inside. Now they will go to get on the start line. Okay. They will get ready on the start line and then start. Okay.
Wow, so we've come to the starting line. Right behind us, there's all of the cars. These are all the owners of the camels. So they're actually going to drive by the track and speak to their camels to be like, go faster. You can go?
You can go inside, Jacqueline.
Thank you. I really don't know what I'm allowed to do or what I'm not allowed to do, but we seem to have like really good access to this experience.
And then we're just flying through cars right now.
That's incredible.
Wow, you haven't lived until you've done a camel racing, eh? Dang. Number 3, you gotta whip.
This one.
Now the whipping has begun because they want them to go really fast. You can see the whip sort of there.
As one race finishes, it really right away starts another one. It's an 8k kilometers, so you have non-stop going. So we couldn't even catch up to the next race by the time the other one finished. So our friend has a lot of camels, as you can tell, but today none of his camels are racing, so some of his friends are like, why are you here? There's none of your camels here right now. But now we're just here purely for the sports.
Everyone's just so excited. It's like beeping, there's the radio, like people talking, everyone's trying to keep up with them. I don't know how we're not crashing into
I
each
know,
other.
that's the biggest surprise. 200 meters. Oh, you couldn't make it. 100 meter.
That was wild. That is one of the craziest experiences. The like being in the at the starting line and then being in the car as they run around, and it's just honestly one of the most wild experiences. I can't believe we've been invited to do this. So now we've come, the next race has already started. Like they are starting like pretty much like as soon as one ends, the next one's already going. It's very, very quick. There's 16 races today. Salem was telling us that the camels will run around 35 kilometers an hour.
Crossing.
But then at this finish line part, they can get up to about 45 kilometers an hour.
So obviously those camels have to be looked after because they are worth fortunes. And there's a little area not too far from the track where they have accessories, vets, all the things that a camel needs to be well looked after.
Here is what they make all, you know, football players, how they make steroids like that. This is how they make the mixture for the camel.
The supplements. Camel protein.
You know, when people have eczema,
Yeah.
Yeah.
on the skin.
Yeah.
This takes care of the camel skin.
Okay, yeah.
And they have fungus or something.
Super interesting world.
And just like that, our more than 24 hours has come to an end. So nice to meet you.
يلا.
Ah, yes. I was hoping. Thank you very much, eh?
Okay, Jacqueline.
Shukran, thank you so much.
يلا okay. Bye bye. Bye bye.
Thank you. Aw, so nice.